Okay, Chairman, you're ready to begin.
Okay, good morning members and welcome to Personnel Subcommittee this Monday the 26th of October. Can I open the meeting with apologies please?
Thank you, Chairman. We've received apologies from councillors Val Carter and also Roger Glithero.
Thank you. I think most of us have met each other before, but I haven't met Samantha before, so welcome Samantha and we'll catch up with you later. Okay, thank you. Minutes from the meeting held on the 14th of September then, please.
Move, Chairman.
Is this through record? Yes. Proposed seconder, please.
Yeah.
Seconded.
Proposed. Fine.
All those in favour?
Aye.
Any against? Thank you. Those minutes are then carried. Thank you. Declarations of interest. Do you have any declarations of interest, please? No, don't think we normally issue. No. Okay, thank you. Any questions from members under the Council Procedure Rule 10.3?
There were no questions received.
Thank you very much. Right, moving on to our first agenda item then, agenda item 5, the workforce statistics then, please. Who's delivering on this one? Samantha, is that you?
Yeah, thanks, Chair. So my name's Samantha Dickinson. I'm part of the HR shared service, so nice to meet those who I haven't met before. The attached report reflects the HR performance data as at the end of September 2020, and the report also shows comparative data amongst the two other councils which are part of the shared service. So the report has got several sections. You'll be pleased to know I'm not going to go through every single one individually. What we will do is look at some highlights and some areas where we've not achieved our target. So if we turn to look at section 1, this relates to our key performance indicators. And the first on there is at 1.3, which is recruitment. Now this section here, approval to advertisement, is below target at the moment, although I will just put it into context. It does only actually refer to 2 individuals. This is where we monitor from the time that the request has been approved from CMT to when the adverts go live on the website. Some of that can be just down to managers with the information that we receive from them. So like I said, in context, it's not too bad. If we move on to the next one, which is about conditional offer to start date agreed, which is 1.3c. This is with regards to pre-employment checks. So this can be for the individual bringing in documentation, references and medical clearance. The main reason for this being reduced is that we don't really have much control. A lot of it is down to waiting for references from individuals, previous employers or current employers on there. But again, it only refers to 2 individuals, so in context it's a relatively small. The last one within the performance indicators is the mandatory inductions. As you can see, we've had 3 inductions, 3 new starters, and at the time that this was done at the end of September, we didn't have any completed. I'm pleased to inform you that we now have all 3 have now been completed, albeit late, they have all been done. And some of the issues we've found is a lot of these people started in March, and obviously with people working from home and lockdown, it has been quite difficult for managers to ensure that those have been completed, but they have been now. The other section, so section 2 is just about workforce demographics, so that looks at our disability analysis, gender analysis and our establishment. Section 3 looks at recruitment, so that looks at our internal transfers, any new contractors, any leavers and starters. Number 4 is about our case management. There's not been much going on at East Northants with regards to any disciplinary or grievance. And number 5 looks at our sickness absence. And just pleased to note on there that at 5.2, the sickness absence within East Northants is very low at the moment, as with all councils, and I think a lot of that is down to a lot of people working from home at the moment. And a lot of the reasons for people being absent, if you look at 5.4, is listed there, and most of that is down to injury or musculoskeletal reasons. So nothing there that would raise any concerns about stress, depression or anxiety at work. And that concludes my report for today, unless there's any comments or questions.
Thank you, Samantha. Do we have any questions, members? I think under the current climate, we're doing very well, and it's very difficult with people working from home to monitor and get all the feedback that we probably need. But we are still monitoring and keeping an eye on everything. So if members are happy, then we'll note that report. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Agenda item 6 and delegated decisions, please.
Lovely, thank you. That's me again. Thank you, Chair. To comply with the decision that was made at Personnel Subcommittee on the 15th of June 2020, this report shows delegated decisions that the Chief Executive is able to authorise with variations to individuals' contracts. And these are minor variations where it's not proposed to increase a budget or an establishment. As you can see here, 2 minor variations had been authorised and the following delegated decisions have been made. So 2 decisions, both with an increase of 7.4 hours, both have establishment and budget in place. And again, this item is just a note only.
Okay, members, any comments? Just one comment I'd make. I know it's got a post number, but it might be helpful for personnel members probably to know which department it is, just to give us a heads up on that. Yeah. I'm not asking for the position, but just the department. David, Oliver. You're on mute.
Sorry, yeah, I just realised that. I'll let you deal with that question first, please. I've got a further update to make in terms of use of the delegation, so I'll come back to that.
Yeah, so with regards to, we can put on there with an area, so which service area that they're in, but we were just being mindful, just due to data protection implications, not to put job roles or names within the report.
No, I'm not asking for that, just an area, just so that we've got an idea of what's being supported or needs extra support. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Oliver, you want to come back?
Yes, thank you, Chair. Just one more update, and we can make sure the exact details are in the minutes. I don't have them to hand, but probably what I'm about to say, given what you just said, it probably covers it actually. So within the economic development team, I've approved an increase in hours to ensure that the Enterprise Centre gets the support that it needs in terms of the administration of the activity of getting new tenants in and so on. So just so that members are aware that I've approved that increase in hours, and it's within existing budgets, of course, because it has to be within existing budgets, otherwise it's not within the scope of delegation. So just to confirm that is the case.
Okay, thank you very much. Councillor Boto. You're on mute.
Is that better? No, I can't hear you now. Yes, I just was raising the question that obviously in these difficult times, I would expect the Chief Executive to be making delegated decisions, particularly where we've got government emergency powers tackling COVID, etc. And so obviously, I was just suggesting obviously that if events need we make these emergency decisions, that the Chief Executive goes ahead and makes them and informs us afterwards, as he's just done so here. I think that's absolutely fine. Thank you.
I think that is already in position under the delegated scheme, that we've already got that there to do. Mr. Oliver? Yeah,
just quickly to come back, I think that was exactly the rationale of having that delegation put in place in the first instance, and the exempt item we've got at the end of the report is only there because it's a little bit more complex than me just authorising additional hours. Otherwise, that would probably fall under exactly the same principle. We felt the committee probably making aware of the greater detail, but that's not available to the public. But when we come to that item, you'll see the logic for that. But yes, just taking Councillor Boto's point, that's exactly why that mechanism is in place, so that we can respond quickly to COVID related or any other situations that require us to make a quick decision. Okay, thank you very much. If there's no further questions on that, we'll move on. And this is to exclude the public and press from the meeting in accordance with section 100A of the Local Government Act 1972, because the exempt information may be disclosed. Move. Thank you. Seconder? Seconded. All those in favour? Thank you.